Ladies and gentlemen, fascists of America, this is CHAZ, and I am declaring this zone a brand new autonomous zone. There is no American law here. We are calling it CHAG. It is Capitol Hill Auto Glen. This is formerly Glenn Beck's office. I call it Uzbekistan. This is Glenn Beck's office, and we have taken it by socialistic force. Do not pay attention to this price tag. We have weaponry that we have no idea how to use. We don't have a clue what to do with this. This, we don't even know that fits our face. So if you come at us with coronavirus, at least we have a fighting freaking chance, and we look real military right now with the stuff that came from the supply store. Speaking of supplies, in autonomous Glen, we do not have the supplies to survive, such as toilet paper. In fact, we don't even have a toilet in here because Glenn Beck doesn't have a bathroom in Uzbekistan. We need supplies such as food, fresh water, toothbrushes. We don't need the toothbrushes. In fact, we're all on meth and we don't have teeth. But we need things for destruction, such as ladders and shovels and bottles to make cocktails to set on fire. I will tell you that this place is now been taken over in a powerful way. We're going to set everything on fire here in order to punish ourselves in what's formerly known as Uzbekistan. I'm mobilized for battle, but I can't get out of this chair. The symbols of fascism in formerly known as Uzbekistan, Glenn Beck's office, things such as this symbol of fascist power, this Darth Vader, original Darth Vader from the first Star Wars capitalist George Lucas movie, totally setting that on fire, totally melting that down. If you'll come around here, Mr. Camera Comrade, I want to show you this symbol here, this black mourning dress. It belonged to Mary Todd Lincoln, who was the wife of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln emancipated the slaves in the United States, and she mourned it for the rest of her days. She mourned it. You know why? Because even in emancipation, we are not free. But here in CHAG, we are free. Let me show you just how much. We have arms. We have no idea how to use them. But we have a pokey stick on the end. And we will poke you if you try to get into CHAG in order to take over, unless you're bringing marijuana. We accept the marijuana. You're welcome here. You're welcome here. This symbol of oppression of Abraham Lincoln, put together, these are nails driven in at the hands of people who were underpaid, if paid at all, to come in and do their art. If you would please go by the Home Depot and drop off a hammer with a claw on it, because we are going to get some of the underlings of CHAG to pull these nails out. That's what we're going to do. We've recruited underlings so that the warlords can stand back and have someone to overlink. We're going to overlink the underlings. You saw, this is the industriousness of CHAG. The industriousness of CHAG. These are our CHAG members.
Can we get lunch delivered?
Jimmy John's, Uber Eats, anything Chinese. We want Chinese. Nobody's afraid of the virus.
No, Wu-Tang. Yeah.
Okay, Wu-Tang. Wuhan, Wu-Tang, chow mein. Everybody wants soup. Egg rolls, good. Everybody, we're on camera. You might want to put your capitalist phones up. Although, don't hide them. Those are symbols of Chinese oppression, and Chinese people are welcome here too, in CHAG. Capitol Hill Autonomous Glen, formerly known as Uzbekistan. Down with Beck. Down with Beck! The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man will melt again, we declare, in CHAG. We are going to burn the books of Glenn Beck because we don't know how to read anyway. That's right. Anything that has anything to do with history, out. Out. We are gluttons imprisoned by our own desire for socialistic equality. We have a female camera comrade whose face and name will not be seen or heard because we want to protect our women here in CHAZ and not give them a name or a face. So, all of these symbols of fascist communism shall be burned to the ground here in Capitol Hill Autonomous Glen, formerly known as Uzbekistan. And I will show you, they tried to give us a Trojan horse. They put a little wee midget capitalist in this symbol of George Lucas capitalism, R2-D2. The top came off. We found him. We have him in isolation now, and I believe that through by listening to Katy Perry music over and over again, he will come around to our socialistic, anti-fascist ways. So, send supplies. If anybody wants to send Chinese food and maybe a couple of sub sandwiches, we're here. We have bulletproof glass because it's Glenn Beck's office, and he's a chicken. He's a chicken. Glenn Beck's office, the entire wall over here is a fascist chalkboard. The entire thing. Because it's Uzbekistan. Now we're going to use it for the greater good of socialism. This is Chad from CHAZ. I want to sign off and say anyone who wants to come to CHAZ is welcome. We will let you in. However, it gets a little crowded in here. It does. It gets a little bit crowded. So we love y'all. And peace.